does look kind of low. Apex a little late. Really late, Veronica. I even said what I was gonna do. I didn't just. Pushing? Go for it. No, the car is like trying to take a turn. So the car is pushing out. Baby. Took that one way different than the last one. Yeah, I need to figure out, I mean, my main goal, right, each time we come out here is like, how do I word this? So like, I feel like there's not, if you're not consistent, there's nothing to work on, right? Like, you don't know what you're doing. So, even whether it's for good or bad, so my goal was to just get like a, you know, let's just say 140s, right? 140 flat. If I can consistently get that, cool. Now, look at data versus, let's just say, Matt. And I can see right here at this turn, I'm just making this one up, but at this turn, he brakes later, but we entered at the same speed, or he enters it faster than me and I come out faster because I have more power. So I'm like, all right, well, cool. If he's taking it at like 35 and I'm only taking it at 20, I know I can take it at 30, or I should be able to, if everything's kind of set up and we're good. So then next time I come out, I pick like 2 turns like that. I just keep focusing like on my mile an hour, how the car feels, and I just attack like 2 turns each time, or at least 1 turn, and I repeat myself for everything else and just see what it cuts me.
Yeah, well,
and then
once you do that and you get them all down, you got to look at the timing in between each turn, because if you're going to take them all fast as you've been practicing, what's the distance between each turn?
Yes, so that's what I've been doing. So is it paying off? I mean, I think so. Is the car faster than it is? Than what I'm doing? Yeah, I absolutely do think it is. It's just a matter of me, you know, getting up there. And obviously I've ran into not this, but I've ran into a tire wall. I've completed a 180. So, I mean, that obviously takes you a little bit to get back on the saddle and be, you know.
Feel comfortable again.
But like I already told you earlier, and you say pushes, I said the car's pushing, and I meant like as I'm trying to turn, the car wasn't going anymore. Like it was just pushing me outward. But then it went the reverse, and I started feeling the rear getting a little loosey-goosey. But I can, beforehand with the other alignment setting stuff, I couldn't really control it. I just let it would just, I turned it, would woo, there it goes.
Yeah.
Now I can kind of feel it a little bit, which is how when we came over there, we were able to. Some plastic back there vibrating. Old 90s car issues. Can you grab the tire gauge and the temp?
Nice PB.
I got another PB?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got it by 200.
Yeah. Hey, whatever. I'll take it.
Yeah, definitely. Chipping away. Now you're chipping away.
Can you grab the thing left? So just pull up. You're good.
You're good. Hold on, dude.
Ugh. Where's the pyro? Not the pyro, yeah, that guy. Nice. Hey Matt, yeah, 123 now. Yeah, 115 to like 128. Yeah. 132-ish. Center of the tire, 133. Inside, 134. Like that camber, everything's dialed, dude. Like
So now they're only like 10 degrees off.
yeah. 140. 146. 145.
Pull it out from behind you. You're sitting on the buckle.
127. Middle is 144. Inside is 155. What do you got tire pressure, Tracy?
30.2, 31.5.
What are you doing, dude? Ugh.
32 over here.
Where?
Backpack.
Oh shit. Back passenger?
Yeah, 32.
That's good.
What's that?
Seriously.
Oh, you didn't try it? Okay. So the rear got a little, we saved it.
32.1.
32. Just leave it. So it started to push. So then I started to push the car a little harder. But then it made the rear start to get a little goosey. Me and Veronica almost lost it.
Oh no,
Well, you took this one in too shallow.
On the one.
You didn't come right as far as you said you did.
And
You took it
Probably
shallow as
just-
fuck.
and the one before that you kissed the dirt.
Yeah. So I got to. Veronica might know. Coming out of the second hairpin, and we completely rear slid. We're like, whoa! We kept it, but the rear. And I was trail braking heavy,
Yeah.
so I can control the shit out of it around that turn.
So that's
I did
what-
it. I
that's
did
what
it too
sometimes
much though.
That's
We
what
came to
sometimes
too much of a stop.
Betty does on that one. The second
Okay.
coming into the second hairpin.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that means you probably cut it too early.
I think I was just riding the brakes.
Oh, okay.
'Cause I'm trying to brake later on that short straight and not hit the gas or anything. So I'm just kind of braking late and letting the momentum of the car just take you in.
That's fine.
Just in case you go to start it. I don't think you can, but.
Here, you can play with my.
All right, so as you saw, that was not actually an event. That was my Memorial Day. And then we went out and had some drinks afterwards, some food. And essentially, since I have a membership, we can kind of go whenever the track's not occupied. You basically just pay another fee when you go. So that's what we did. Got some practice in, just, enjoying the day. And the radiator, everything else did pretty fine. So that was good. It looks like coolant temps were really killing it. The temp that day might have been like mid 80s. So I think this weekend's supposed to be high 90s. So I'm really intrigued to see how well the radiator stuff does now. We came back and basically just washed the cars, rotated the tires in the CRX. I got to change the oil still in the S. And one thing that I did notice that kind of freaked me out that I haven't resolved, but it kind of resolved itself. I don't know, we'll see. I went to go in it, and as I started it, the oil pressure gauge, it actually wasn't reading 0, it was reading below it as if the gauge just wasn't getting any power. But I kind of just like, whoa, freaked out, killed the car, checked the oil, and I thought it was low, which kind of concerned me. So I bring oil with me, so I topped it off with a full quart because I didn't see it on the dipstick at all, but I guess it probably wasn't the dipstick because now it's a 1/2 inch above the top dot. Drained the catch can, and I had like 8 ounces in the catch can. So I have no leaks. So I probably just misread the dipstick just out of, you know, cautious, freaking out, whatever. So I do got to drain the oil anyways, so we'll figure that out when that's there. I did leave this ducting open right here. Normally I have that closed off. Whoop, if I can get in there. Normally right here is closed off, but I have it open just because. I don't know, just wanted to experiment with something maybe to see if it would help intake temps, but those are what they are. This silver matting stuff that I put all over everything, I'm not gonna say it's not doing a job, but I think the intake manifold, right, I know the IAT is there. I know it reads heat soak, and I think the manifold is just overall, it's getting its heat soak from the head. But it is what it is, the car makes enough power. Idiot thing I noticed after the fact, if you look at the gauges I put in there, the throttle doesn't hit 100% all the time, and I should take the floor mats out. I do every event. I just didn't this time because I was just kind of like, whatever. And the floor mat's pretty well, it's basically Velcro to the floor, so it's not going anywhere. I can't get my foot stuck underneath it with where it's at. But the floor mat is so thick that I guess when I push it down all the way, it doesn't necessarily, I wasn't pushing the pedal all down all the way. But it is what it is. Had some questions about the tire letters. So I have a total of, what do we got, 20? No, one event, so I don't even know. 5, so we've got, and I can't count, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sessions. So we've got like, I don't know, over 20 laps at least. And if you look, here's what the tire letters look like. You can tell if you get real close, but I mean, honestly, people want to know if they hold up. They hold up pretty dang well. It's way cheaper to just do this than buy tire stickers in my case. I can't justify the cost of, you know, buying new set of tires and spending $100+ on more tire stickers. When the stencils, making them cost me, I mean, change. The biggest thing is just time. Some people don't like them, I get it. It's just become one thing with my car, and I've just grown to love them on this car. So it is what it is. That's it really for the CRX. I got nothing else that's going on. If anybody's got any recommendations for seats, I have been looking for seats. These Corbos are fine. I'm looking for a little more headroom. And that's really about it. Well, headroom, and they don't hold my sides very well. They hold my, you know, my lower half of my waist pretty good, but they're also just too small. Most of my passengers that get in just don't fit very well in the seat, and I'm gonna probably get a bigger seat for the passenger. And just, again, the Corbos have been fine. I just wanted to see if it gives me a little more headroom. The wife, I didn't get any footage, but the wife is back down to where she sits 142s. She almost set a PB this last time. She had like a 142.1 some change. Her PB is a 142.0. So awesome for her. I'm trying to get some footage. I'm trying to just get the data logger, the little Bluetooth data logger to go to the phone and just work properly. It's gave me some issues lately. And I didn't have any top footage outside of the car because the entire thing was a time lapse. It was on time lapse mode, so every time we hit record, it just started time lapsing it. And I've got like a zillion photos, useless. But hopefully you enjoyed that aspect still of it. I'll just end it here real quick. We got a track event on Saturday. I'll try to, this time I'm going to try my best to, from when we come out in the garage, to pack the vehicle, get out there and just cover like the entire event, how it is. So appreciate everybody for watching. Anybody got questions, comments, concerns as usual, feel free to put them in, you know, the comments below. And if you guys are trying to catch up with stuff that's a little more regular, just check me out on Instagram. My tag will be somewhere on the screen here or just earlier. It's just the same thing as my channel, it's my name. So again, appreciate everybody for watching. Check in for the next video.